Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Central Illinois Sports and the IESA 7th grade Class 2A semifinals. The first game we're going to have for you tonight is Oglesby, Washington against Burr Ridge. The second game we'll have for you will be Effingham St. Anthony against South County Waverly, as Waverly won on a last end of the game free throw with, 5.5 seconds left, Tim?
Yeah, somewhere around there.
And so there, to me, the surprise of the day. Did not expect. They didn't lead the ball game really until close to the end of the ball game. They might have led one other time during the contest. But this lineup, this one's going to be an interesting ball game as Oglesby, the people that we need to watch on Oglesby, Tim, on this, let's see, I'm going to say, what is it? The pregame is brought to you by who?
Great Rivers Bank.
Great Rivers Bank, yep. Is Oglesby, you're going to watch Gavin Stokes. What is he, about 6'1", maybe?
Yeah,
6 foot,
6'1".
And so that's the main one. Also, Eli Hammers will do a lot of their ball handling. That's who you're going to watch here. Now, over on the other side of things, you're going to, and I got to get my score sheet out here from this morning. You're going to, that pretty even scoring, but the guy, Andruski, he scored 12 points this morning, and that was a quiet 12. But pretty even scoring even through halftime for that whole team. They spread the ball out, so you've got to stop more than one person on that team. But their bench is not very deep. Honestly, I don't. Bench may be a little bit longer on Oglesby, but as far as that's concerned, that's how I see this game going. I see it could be a pretty good ball game. Also, I see the fact that some things go wrong and it could be a pretty ugly ball game. So we'll see what we end up with here, but you're listening to the Great Rivers Bank pregame, brought to you by Great Rivers Bank. They're in Pittsfield, Berry, Liberty, and Hannibal. They're to help you with your lending and personal banking needs. Our friendly service and dedicated loan officers can help you through buying a home, opening a business, or making a deposit. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. And then also want to let you know that the official ball for the IESA is Rawlings Sporting Goods Company. They're making a major commitment to schools of the IESA and the young people who represent them in the state series competition. Rawlings is manufacturing the official ball for use in 5 different IESA state tournament series, from the very first competition in the regionals all the way through state. IESA is proud to announce that the official ball used by boys basketball in the tournament has been manufactured by Rawlings Sporting Goods of St. Louis, Missouri. When kids from Illinois play their games, they make the outcome official with Rawlings. And so with that, we're going to take a break here. We'll be back with the starting lineups. Well, let's go ahead and do those while we're at it right now, and then we'll take a break. For Burr Ridge, it looks like this. It's going to be Demetrius McKeithen, Jordan Harris, Darian Stackhouse, Jalen Lee, and Joshua Andruski. On the other side for Oglesby, it's going to be Eli Hammers, Nuku Osini, Lane Bassett, Gavin Stokes, and Johnny Kamnikar. I gotta some of these names I gotta remember. Kamnikar, I had looking at my phonetic spelling there. Johnny Kamnikar. With that, we'll take a break. We'll be back with the tip-off after these messages.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account, plus ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hey, West Central Illinois, are you looking for a great deal on a vehicle? Well, at Westtown Ford, we have a lot full of vehicles. cars, trucks, vans, SUVs. We've got them all, and a lot of them at Westtown Ford in Jacksonville.
Seed selection is one of the important decisions required to achieve yield goals. Logan Agri-Service represents top seed lines in the industry like Lewis Hybrids, Stein Seed, and AgriGold, and focuses on products developed to meet or exceed our customers' expectations. Sit down with one of our experienced local seed experts who will work with you to help select top-producing corn hybrids and soybean varieties tailored for your specific soils and fertility levels. Or visit us online at loganag.com. Logan Agri-Service, serving agriculture since 1962.
Now that the new year is upon us, it's time to focus on the important things, like Wi-Fi, strong connections, and high speed. This is the perfect time to tell you to call Cascom today. We specialize in all of those important needs. With our high-speed fiber optic service, we make your life easier. Whether that's online streaming, gaming, or just wanting good local TV channels, we have it all. So give us a call today at 1-800-252-1799.
There's a road that makes all the difference between the good and the great. The road less traveled for the few who can handle the grind. One of hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership, with a respect for heritage and tradition and a willingness to adapt. At Little Jess, we travel that road every day because we believe in that difference. And we dare our competition to try and keep up. Little Jess, serving the tri-state area since 1969.
Welcome back to Central Illinois Sports in the state tournament for 7th graders. The 2A action happening in Macon Meridian High School. Beautiful facility here, Tim. We've had a good host all day long. Got a great place to broadcast from. They've taken care of us. Thankful for that. Thankful for the IESA having the vision to get this in because, we've thought, your grandpa and dad and I have talked about this for a while. These kids deserve coverage when they get to this level of playing basketball. And we're just glad to be here and be a part of it. We're one of 4 crews out today for Central Illinois Sports doing basketball all over the state of Illinois. All of us with 6 games today. This is number 5 and number 6 for us. And then we'll be back on Thursday for championship night here in Macon Meridian. And so the teams tonight will be playing in one of 2 games. And so either these teams are going to walk out with a state trophy no matter what happens in this game. And so that's one of the wonderful things is being able to play in the state and have that experience.
Yeah, and even if you lose this game, you want to win. Your goal at the beginning of the season is to win your last game. So if you lose this game, you don't want to give up just because it's a third-place game. You want to win that one still.
Yep. And so jumping center is going to be Stokes and Lee. Nope, excuse me, Andruski. Stokes gets it, and so it'll be Bassett. They give it to Stokes. He shoots a 3. That's in and out, no good. Back the other way. And the ball's loose and on the floor, and it goes off of Andruski. But it's saved. Bassett brings it back the other direction. Bassett will give it to Stokes. Stokes underneath. That'll be Kamnikar. And he makes the 2 points. And so that's the first 2 points for Oglesby. Harris. Stackhouse and then around. Back. Skip pass over to Andruski. Stackhouse drives baseline. Kicks back out. That's McKeithen for 3. Makes it a 3-2 ball game. Back at the other end. Hammers with the basketball. And we predicted this. McKeithen is going to be on him defensively, the 6th grader. Ball down low to Stokes. Goes up. Hands in the air. And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice job by Burr Ridge for the defense on that, Tim.
Yeah, and they have very long arms, so they're able to guard Stokes pretty well.
Bassett to Stokes, and Stokes puts in the 2.
I stand corrected.
Okay. Harris will bring the ball up for Burr Ridge. Right side to McKeithen, and they kick at the corner and back around. Harris out to Lee. Harris drives, throws it up off the backboard, and it's good. I don't know how you guard that. Get it over. That will be Hammers. McKeithen on him. Gets it in the corner to Stokes. Then they'll get it up, and Bassett thought about the three. Back up to the point guard, Hammers, and he puts it no good. They were going to play their own out of bounds. That'll be Lee inbounding to Harris. Harris with the basketball, right side to McKeithen. Back over to Stackhouse. He drives the lane, shoots, and he traveled. There were some people who wanted that called last game. Inbound will be Bassett. Bassett into Stokes. Stokes will bring the ball up. He's got Andruski on him. Gets around him. Bassett, left side. That's Hammers. Ball knocked away. And that is Harris. Goes, puts it up, no good. Rebound, Stokes. Got the ball clear up front. Wide open is Ossini. And he's going to go to the line and shoot two. Foul is going to be on Lee. Jalen Lee, his first foul, first team foul, first foul of this quarter. Puts the first free throw up, Ossini does, and misses the first foul. He'll try again. Those ever important free throws. And he makes the second. No inbound, Harris will bring up the basketball. Nope, take that back, Stackhouse. Over to Harris, they skip pass. Back to McKeithen, he misses the basketball. Stackhouse picks it up. Then they throw it over to Lee, and it goes through his hands, out of bounds. McKeithen gets on. Hammers gets it across the line with the dribble. Gets it over to Bassett. Bassett in the corner to Ossini, and he loses the basketball. And picking up the basketball. Oh, back again was Ossini. He gets it in. And a shot by Kamnikar is missed. And pretty sloppy ball early. We finished the last game up with that. We don't need to start with it this game. I'd like a little cleaner basketball as far as sloppiness. Harris with the basketball. 2-3 by Oglesby. Gets it out to McKeithen. McKeithen gives it around to Harris, and he took that extra step. Got called for travel. Inbound by Bassett. Gets it into Stokes. Stokes going to drive it down, right down to the middle. Kicks it out to Kamnikar. He loses the basketball was knocked away by Stackhouse. Bassett will inbound. Gets it out to Stokes high. Up over to Hammers. Hammers with the basketball. Stokes for three. Makes the three. That gives him 5 points and 8 for Oglesby. For Ridge. Back over to Stackhouse. Stackhouse is going to shoot a three. No good. Rebound. Kamnikar. Or hit it back the other direction. Bassett gives the ball over to Hammers. Gives it up to Stokes. Stokes kicks it out. And The shot up by Bassett, no good, but there's Harris with the rebound and going coast to coast, off the glass and good. 2 points for Harris. That gives him 4 on the night, 7 for the team, 8-7 the score. Down to 1:18 left here in the first quarter. Hammers with the basketball, picked by Stokes, goes in, stop, skips, and a jump, and makes the layup. 2 points for Hammers, that's his first 2 of the night. Harris back the other direction. Left side to Stackhouse. Stackhouse up to McKeithen. Harris, cross court to Stackhouse. He traveled as he took that extra step starting.
This crew is calling those calls that
travels.
All those people in the second game wanted.
Yep. Ball inbounded to Stokes. Stokes going to drive it. Nope. Kicks it back out, gives it to Hammers. Hammers goes right-hand side. He wants to go. Intention with Stokes. McKeithen, shortest guy on the floor, makes the rebound back the other direction. We head as Harris throws the ball up and going to have a blocking foul. And the blocking foul is going to be on Orsini. And so to the line, Jordan Harris to shoot 2. First one, no good. Next shot by Harris. No good. Back to the rebound, Orsini. Stokes, he'll give it up to Hammers to set up the offense. Gives it to Stokes, going in the lane, and a nice job by Harris to knock that ball away. That's Hammers for 3, no good. Ball on the floor, ends up in the hands of Harris. Harris down low to Andruski at the buzzer. As Andruski gets his first 2 points, that's going to send us to the half, or the end of the first quarter, with Oglesby up 10 and Burr Ridge 9. We'll be back.
I like hard work. I mean, I kind of was raised that way. You really do make a difference. You're helping ship out food to feed people. Someone's got to do it, and I don't mind doing the hard work of it, you know. That gives me meaning, and I do go home rewarded. Every time I drop off a pallet, it's kind of corny, but I look back at it with a sense of pride. I'm like, yep, I built that, it looks awesome, and then I just drive away. I love it. When my life needed meaning, I chose Doc.
We do a procedure called a transcatheter aortic valve replacement, and we call it TAVR.
TAVR is state of the art. It wasn't really available worldwide until the early 2000s.
It's a minimally invasive procedure in order to replace the valve.
I'm number 1.
I was number 100. Years ago, they would have to do open heart surgery, and now they don't.
Had I not had it done, I would not be here today. I feel like I'm living on a bonus of blessings.
Back with you on Central Illinois Sports. Boy, I about made that mistake for the first time today. Central Illinois Sports in the IESA State Championship game. Steve Surratt, Tim Hull, Lisa Surratt up running the camera. Game 5 and Game 6 for us for today. And it's Burr Ridge and Oglesby. Oglesby leads 10-9 at the end of 1 quarter of play. Harris with the ball. Left hand side to McKeithen. Back to Stackhouse. McKeithen. Stackhouse. Harris. Cross court pass to Andruski. He goes in, shoots, no good. A rebound on the backside was Kamnikar. Bassett with the basketball, gives it over to Hammers. Hammers with the basketball. Goes to the corner to Stokes. Back to Hammers. Looks like they're going to try to reset. Pick set for Stokes. Didn't do any good. Bassett with the basketball. Stokes back to Bassett. Bassett drives, turns the ball over. Blocked by Harris. No, that was Andruski for 2 points. Hammers with the basketball, stops, shoots a two-pointer, makes the two-pointer. He's got 4 points on the day. Harris will bring up the basketball, gives it over to Stackhouse. Stackhouse gives it to Lee. Lee to Harris. Looking for a skip pass, he doesn't have it. Gives it to McKeithen. McKeithen to Stackhouse. To Harris. McKeithen and him switch places. They get it in the corner to Andruski to Stackhouse. Drive, shoot, no good. And Andruski with the rebound. Timeout called. 4:09 left here in the second quarter. It is Oglesby 12 and Burr Ridge 11. We'll be back.
Make your dream kitchen and bath a reality with help from Pike County Lumber. We'll create a design to fit your lifestyle and your needs. Quartz countertops, quality onyx that offers dozens of colors. From start to finish, trust the knowledge and experience at Pike County Lumber.
You're getting thirsty. Bold. Refreshing. So good. I mean, dude.
Back with Central Illinois Sports and the IESA 7th grade 2A semifinals. Burr Ridge and Oglesby. Oglesby leads 12-11 in this contest. Ball be Burr Ridge's basketball. Lee will take out the basketball for Burr Ridge. They try to get it in. Gets it into Harris finally. Almost a 5 count. Down to Andruski. He misses that shot. Usually doesn't. Stokes ends up with the basketball as he brings it down. Looks for something out front. They give it over to Bassett for 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebound, Osini, but he gets the ball taken away from him by Stackhouse. Goes up, throws it up, and it falls. And Stackhouse gets his first 2 points of the night. 3:35 left here in the second quarter. It is now Burr Ridge 13, Oglesby 12. There's Bassett for 3 again, no good. The rebound back on the other side is Harris. Pushes the ball up, and that last one off of Andruski. Bassett will inbound, and Hammers will bring up the ball for Oglesby. Oglesby in a matchup. I've got Andruski on Stokes. Stokes gets the basketball, brings it back out. Andruski says, you want to play way out there? Go out there and play by yourself. I'll wait back here for you. Orsini, and the ball was knocked away. Bassett will take the ball out. And a foul on McKeithen. That'll be his first foul. Coming into the ball game will be, 23. Brady Bloomquist in for the first time today. And they're going to, he's going to come in for Osini. And drive in by Bassett, and there's going to be a foul called. Let's see who they call it on. 22. That'll be on Jalen Lee. That'll be his second foul. Putting to the line, that'll be Lane Bassett. Bassett's not on the board for the night. This opportunity for him to do so. And he makes it. Second shot coming. And misses that one. But Oglesby gets it, and into the lane was Bloomquist for 2 points. So the new guy on the block gets 2 points right after he comes in the ball game, Tim. Harris with the basketball. Over to Stackhouse. Kicks it in the corner. That's Lee. Harris, he took that step, didn't get called that time. Drive by Stackhouse, no good. And rebound Stokes. Stokes will get it over to Bassett. Bassett will bring it up. He'll kick it down low. It's knocked away. Ends up in Harris's hands. We're back headed the other direction. Harris will set up the offense. Gives it to McKeithen in the corner. That'll be the lead. Back to McKeithen. Harris top. Down to 1 minute and 40 seconds left here in the second quarter. Halftime will be brought to you by Little Jess Dodge Jeep Chrysler Ram in Quincy, Illinois, from Quincy, Illinois. Harris, other side. That's McKeithen. McKeithen shoots a looper off the backboard and good. And that gives him 5 points on this evening. Down to 1 minute and 15 seconds left here in the second. Hammer will walk the ball up as it's a 15-15 tie now. Stokes sets a screen for Hammer. He takes the step and move and makes the shot. Harris will bring it back the other way with under a minute, down to 55 seconds here. Oh. Harris with the basketball. He's going to sit out here and wait. They'll take the last shot. They're going to overload one side's what they're going to do. Nope. This is moving people. Down to 26 seconds. Oglesby just content with letting them run the clock out. In the 2-3. They're going to wait for him to come forward. And it'll be in a flurry. Picked by Andruski. They try to give back to him. Can't. Kamlikar with the basketball. Sold by Andruski. He shoots the last second shot way over the backboard. So that'll make it a 17-15 ball game as Oglesby is ahead by 2 over Burr Ridge. Here's what the scoring looks like in the first half. Brought to you by Little Jess Jeep Ram Chrysler Dodge. 6 points for Hammers. 1 point for Orsini. 1 point for Bassett. 2 points for Bloomquist. 5 for Stokes. And 2 points for Kamlikar. They were 2 for 4 from the free throw line, 5 for 9 from 2-point range, 1 for 5 from 3-point range. On the other side of the ball, the Burr Ridge crowd. Demetrius McKeithen. He's got 5 points. 4 points for Harris, 2 points for Stackhouse, and 4 points for Andruski, for a total of 15 points. And it's 17-15. Their stats look like this: 0 for 2 from the free throw line, 5 for 10 from 2-point range, 1 for 2 from 3-point range. Tim, what do you think needs to be done by either team here in the second half?
Well, I think with Burr Ridge is they need to get more into like an offense where they, because their points have mostly been off creating shots, off drives and kickouts and then drive again. So I think that they need to keep on driving and kicking out because that's how they got points. Also try and get some more screens at the top because then you'll get more open drives and then you can kick out. And for Oglesby, I think you need to stop trying to force it to Stokes and just let him get the points that he's going to get because your other players can score too. And you need to run plays for other people too.
All right. With that, It is 17-15, 2-point lead for Oglesby here in the first semifinal game tonight. With that, we'll take a station break, give ourselves a break, and we'll be back after these messages.
Griffin Signs in Time at 122 South 9th Street in Quincy is a full-service sign company that can complete any project, from fully wrapping your entire fleet of vehicles, digital signs, storefronts, to creating small banners and signs. The right and professional signage is the difference of getting the job, heading folks in the correct direction to find you, or creating a brand recognition for potential customers. Put the right signs in your customer's mind with Griffin Signs in Time. Call 217-228-7470.
Are you short on time or budget, but your family is hungry? It's time for the Maya Authentic Mexican Restaurant in Pittsfield. Try the Maya Special, a crowd favorite. Delicious grilled fajitas, steaks, nachos Mexicano, salads in a tortilla bowl, the tastiest salsa and cheese sauce around, and the fastest service anywhere. You can afford it. It's the Maya Mexican Restaurant on Washington Street. Call ahead with your order and you can pick it up in the drive-thru, 217-285-4526. The Maya Restaurant in Pittsfield.
Since 1921, Farmers State Bank of Camp Point has been a vital part of our community's history. We are proud of our growth, our community leadership, and our success, which is only possible because of all those who shared this journey with us. We are grateful to the generations of loyal customers, families, businesses, employees, officers, and directors who have shaped not only our story, but our entire communities. Thank you. We look forward to serving you and your future generations for the next 100 years. Farmers State Bank and Camp Point. Together, we are a strong, united community.
For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times, and Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930.
At Full Throttle Parts, we do spray-on bed liners, a brand called Patriot Liner. It is very elite. It actually enhances the resale value of anything you put it on or off-road.
Go Full Throttle!
Go Full Throttle.
The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC.
Stotzi Automotive and Tire, located at 201 Adams Street in Camp Point, Illinois, is your local automotive repair shop. Whether you need an oil change, brake job, alignment, engine repair, or new tires, Stotzi Automotive is here with honest and competitive pricing. Call Reagan and his team today to schedule your appointment. 217-740-5010. That's 217-740-5010 for Stotzi Automotive and Tire.
From bag to field to bin, Prairieland FS is your home for quality seed. We treat it right here at one of our local facilities, deliver it right to your farm, and then provide the propane to fuel your bins. Have confidence in what you're putting in your engine with our energy specialist. They're focused on maximizing power, fuel efficiency, and engine protection to keep you going. We're neighbors serving neighbors. Prairieland FS, your leading supplier of choice.
United Community Bank has been serving our community in banking since 1973 and is a proud member of the Pittsfield Strong United community. UCB brings you the latest banking technology, security, and convenience you expect, delivered with friendly local service you deserve from your community bank. UCB invites you to stop in for a visit at number 1 Professional Plaza in Pittsfield, or you can find them online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank, the leader of community banking, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Sign up for a Saki Rewards debit card.
It's time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams counties. Call 217-593-7233. That's 593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Contact Jesse Schumann and Emily Matthews at Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you.
Here in Pittsfield, we're focused on maintaining a healthy, diverse economic base to increase opportunities for our residents. Economic factors greatly affect a community's overall potential, and we strive to continue our prosperous culture. The availability of both commercial and industrial employment centers and new lucrative entrepreneurship opportunities are major assets for growth and development here in Pittsfield. In addition to providing employment and income to people, Pittsfield also boasts several tax incentive districts to further facilitate economic growth. Examples of growth and success can be seen throughout Pittsfield. Pittsfield is located within Pike County and widely known for the abundance of white-tailed deer, and is also home to companies that have capitalized from the region's natural resources. Located over on Madison Street, Whitetail Properties is a major local and international employer that truly embodies the local and economic spirit of Pittsfield. State-of-the-art communications and telecommuting are available here. Be sure to catch their televised series throughout the week on the Sportsman Channel. Come grow and be a part of something great in Pittsfield, Illinois.
Stotzi Automotive in 201 Adams Street in Camp Point, Illinois is your local automotive repair shop. Whether you need an oil change, brake job, alignment, engine repair, or new tires, Stotzi Automotive is here with honest and competitive pricing. Call Reagan and his team today to schedule your appointment. 217-740-5010. That's 217-740-5010 for Stotzi Automotive and Tire.
Best Systems Insulators offer insulation for homes and commercial buildings throughout central Illinois and the surrounding areas. We take great care to ensure that the insulation products we use are the best fit for our clients and their project. We understand that different buildings have different needs and that each of our clients has a unique set of goals. Let us work with you to find the best solution for your next project. Call Best Systems Insulators at 217-285-6005. That's 285-6005. Or visit them online at GoBestSystems.com.
If you have that drive and you want to do more with DOT, then there's opportunity there for you to do that. It's not the typical job that you would expect it to be. Like, it's just super fulfilling. When my life needed opportunity, I chose DOT.
Welcome to Central Illinois Sports in the third quarter action here in this semifinal game between Oglesby and Burr Ridge. It's Oglesby 17, Burr Ridge 15 in this contest. And it'll be Oglesby basketball to start the second half. Bassett will inbound the ball for Oglesby. Gets it in. That'll be to Osini. Gets it back to Bassett. Gets it back to Stokes, top of the key. Adrisky guarding him. Nope. Shifted off. Shoots the two. No good. And goes out of bounds. It'll be Burr Ridge basketball and an opportunity to tie up early in this third quarter down the floor. Harris will bring the ball up. On the left side to McKeithen. Back to Harris. Or nope, that's Stackhouse. They switch places. McKeithen in the middle now. Stackhouse to the left. Drives. Kicked out to Harris. Harris drives. Shoots, makes two. Harris, that gives him 6 points on the evening. Hammers, gives it out to Bassett. Bassett will bring it up, kicks it over, and the pass was Osini. Bassett got it back, and then it was knocked away. And coming the other way, Stackhouse. Stackhouse kicks it out to Harris. Kicks out to McKeithen. Back over to Harris. Down low to Andruski. He traveled. Inbound to Hammers. Ethan's going to back up. Coach telling him back off, not put backcourt pressure on. That's where you get them cheap 50-foot fouls. Hammers, and he gets a pick by Stokes, is going to get a foul. That's his first, I believe. It is his first. Turn it back over to Burr Ridge. Tie ball game, 17-17. Harris. McKeithen. Back over to Harris to Stackhouse to McKeithen to Stackhouse. 3 no good. Bassett with the rebound. Stokes will bring the ball up. Andruski picks him up. Kicks it back out to Hammers to set up the offense. McKeithen on him. Pretty good little defender for a 6th grader. Bassett down in the corner. Bassett drives after he'd been passed the ball back from Kaninskar, excuse me. Kamnikar. I got to get that right. I had it right all morning. And Stokes for 3. Nailed the 3. That gives him 8 points on the evening. That puts Oglesby up by 3, 20-17, 3:50 left here in the 3rd quarter. Stockhouse to Harris. Harris for 3, no good. Rebound fought for, ends up in Kamnikar's hand. Stokes will bring the ball across, gets it to Bassett. Bassett with the basketball in the corner. Ossini, Bassett. Hammers in the corner to Ossini. Ossini for 3, no good. Rebound, nice rebound there by Kamnikar, and gets the ball knocked away. Left side, that's Harris with the drive. Loft to shoot, no good. Gets his own rebound, puts it back up and in. That gives him 8 points on the evening. Bassett gives the ball back to Hammer. Hammer will be picked up by McKeithen. Gives it to Stokes. Back to Hammers. Bassett. Bassett feeds down low to Kamnikar, and a foul is going to be called on Andruski. Nope, 22. Lee gets that. That's going to be his 3rd foul. And coming off, ball up in the air. Hammers ends up getting it back off of the shot. And 3-pointer by Ossini is no good. Back the other way, Harris, left side to McKeithen. Ball on the floor and a scrum. Tied up basketball, that'll be Oglesby basketball. They'll have it on the baseline. In the corner. Andruski will be out there to take the ball out. Gets it out front to Stackhouse. Stackhouse takes it in. Underneath wide open was Harris, and he's going to get fouled, and I believe that's going to be on Bassett. Nope, 11. Ossini. Harris at the line to shoot 2. No good on the first one. Next shot up and good. 1 for 4 on free throws is Burr Ridge. Hammers bring the ball up. McKeithen picks him up. Still got the dribble with the basketball. Hands it off to Stokes. Stokes going to give it over to... And that's going to be Orsini with 3 fouls as he gets called for the knee moving with the pick. 3 fouls for him, 3 fouls on Jalen Lee on the other side of things. McKeithen gives it to Stackhouse over to Harris. McKeithen top the key to Stackhouse. Stackhouse for 3, nails a 3. Stackhouse with 5 points. And Tim, it looks like they're still spreading out the points amongst their players in this ball game. And a foul from the backside, McKeithen. As Hammers was shooting, and he's going to go to the line for 3. First shot is up, good.
They're only going to give him 2 shots.
Is that all they're giving? Okay. Looked like he was... Second shot is up and good. I just got to remember that the next time there's a foul shot, not to put it in the counter. Harris with the basketball brings it up 2-3 again by Oglesby as they spread things out. McKeithen dribbles in, kicks out to Stackhouse, down to Harris on the right side. He drives baseline, kicks it in. There's Andruski, and partially blocked as he brought the ball down. Stokes back the other direction. Gives it to Hammers. Hammers to Bassett. Hammers being dogged by McKeithen. And Kamlikar throws the ball away, and it's knocked out of bounds by Harris. There's Hammers. He's begging for a foul to be called. Bassett gets it out to him. And they're going to get a foul on that one. That's going to be McKeithen. That's going to be his 3rd foul. Hammers with the basketball. McKeithen still on him. Bassett for 3, no good. Rebound, Kamnikar, no, it goes out of bounds, and it's going to go off of Andruski. Nope, not Andruski. Who is that? That is Harris. Their numbers on their jerseys are terrible. Got dark blue on dark blue with a little trim. Stokes out to Kamnikar. Kamnikar out to Hammers. Hammers across to Bassett. Down low. Can't get the ball in there. Bassett for 3 and makes the... Nope, they said 2. Bassett for 2. That gives him 3 points on the evening. Makes it a 24-23 ball game. Oglesby up by 1 point. And the ball blocked. No, they're going to call a foul. And technical called on Hammers. Yep.
So they're going to get 5 free throws now.
Yeah. And so Harris has got to go shoot the 3 before they can pick who's going to do the technical. And Hammers was close to getting a technical in the first game today. Up and good. He's got to shoot all three. Yeah, the 3 foul shots will be shot by Harris, and they can pick anybody else they want to shoot the technical foul. Here's the second shot. Good. Next shot up. Good. And yeah, goodness gracious, we made 3 in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4 for 5. 5 for 6, 5 for 7. Now for the next 2. In. Oh, missed that one. Up until that point, he had 5 in a row, counting the last time he was to the line. 5 out of 6, that ain't bad. He's, let's see, he is 5 out of 7. And only one other person has shot free throw. As we get ready for the fourth quarter, Tim, you got us in commercial. I'm sorry. Or did we forget it was the end of the quarter?
I can run a commercial real quick, I think.
Well, we'll keep it here. It ought to be pretty close to being done.
Yeah.
With that, sorry, we got caught up. Most of the time there was caught up, and that's a 4-point swing, folks. That went from being down by 1 to being up by 3. And number one, fouling in a 3-point area. There's no sense in that. The percentages are not high enough shooting that 3-pointer unless a team's shooting the daylights out of the basket to get the foul at 3. And then number 2, guess what? There's no sense, no reason for any player to get a technical foul. And so with that, it'll be Burr Ridge's basketball, 27-24, and they get the ball to start the third quarter. As we get ready to go here, Harris over to McKeithen. Stackhouse to Harris. To McKeithen. To Stackhouse. To Harris. McKeithen. Stackhouse. Harris. Nobody's moving, Tim.
Yeah, they're kind of stagnant right now.
And Drewski running there in the post, but he's not moving where the ball is, and they threw the ball away, and that's going to be an over and back. You want to make it an over and back is if you let it go out of bounds, I think it's down in that corner rather than here at half court. Well, and I guess they did let it go out of bounds. Wow. That's a huge mistake right there. Bassett will inbound. They get it out to Hammers. He'll bring it in from the backcourt. Oh, going to be a foul there. And that will be on Stackhouse. Breaks didn't happen, and his first foul. Hammers in the backcourt. McKeithen. Bassett. Stokes for 3. Off the rim, no good. Coming down with the rebound was Harris. And a double dribble. .453 left here in the fourth. Time's flying when you're having fun, right, Tim?
I guess that's something you could call it.
Inbound Bassett gets it to Stokes. Stokes saying, I've got it. Andruski on Stokes. He shoots the 2. No good. Rebound Stokes goes up, gets fouled. And let's see who the foul is on. It's going to be on 13, Stackhouse. That'll be his second foul. An opportunity to get within 1 here with free throws. Misses the first one. Next one, it's up and good. Harris will bring the ball up, walk the ball up. McKeithen. Back to Stackhouse, who'd come across. Harris and him switch positions usually after he passes the ball. Back to Stackhouse. Drives in, kicks it out to McKeithen. McKeithen steps and travels. Bassett will inbound the ball for Oglesby. He gets it in to Hammers. McKeithen's going to take him. He says, Bassett, take the basketball. I don't want it. He sets up for the 3. In and out, no good. Rebound, backside. That's Harris. In the corner of McKeithen. Throws the ball away. They can't get to it. 27-25. Burr Ridge with a 2-point lead, down to 3:56. We're under that 4-minute mark.
Burr Ridge is trying every way to let Oglesby back into this game.
They absolutely are, Tim. And all they have to do is clean, steady basketball here on out, and they could win this thing. But they're trying. Give it up. Bassett. Ball knocked away by McKeithen. Good hands there. Bassett will take the ball out again for Oglesby. Oglesby with the pass into Hammer. Stops, he shoots the 3, no good. Rebound fought for. That's going to be Stackhouse that gets that. They'll walk the ball up, Stackhouse will. Kicks it to Harris. Back over to McKeithen, and he travels.
Oglesby's got to capitalize on all these mistakes that Burr Ridge is making, because I think they've had, they haven't scored a point yet in the 2 minutes and 45 seconds, and they've probably turned the ball over like 6 times.
And the ball into Hammers. He'll bring it up. Kicks it out to Stokes. Stokes over to Bassett. Bassett drives, shoots, no good. And Harris will bring the ball back up the other direction. Under 3 minutes now. Time starting to click away, and timeout. Burr Ridge with 2:51 left here in the 4th. They lead 27-25 over Oglesby. We'll be back.
I have to speak to you about something that is concerning me. Heard you and your mother talking about this Arlo fella.
You're dating someone?
Yeah.
Dad, Arlo's the name of the new security cameras that we got from our service provider. Arlo's not a boy.
Oh, boy. Not a boy. Apparently, we just learned that it's a camera named after a boy. Why don't you name it Peter?
Chris Nichols, managing broker and owner of PCRE Real Estate and Auction, has over 15 years of experience, specializing in selling hunting and recreational properties and farmland. Chris prides himself on combining buyers and sellers, both local and from around the country, to help both parties achieve their land investment goals. Chris takes the time to walk clients through the process of selling their property from start to finish, making the experience feel seamless and enjoyable. Contact Chris Nichols and PCRE Real Estate and Auction at 217-473-3777.
Steve Surratt, Lisa Surratt, Tim Hull back with you. 2:51 left here in the fourth of this first semifinal game against Oglesby and Burr Ridge. Burr Ridge up by 2, 27-25. They've tried every which way to give the lead back to Oglesby, but Oglesby has not capitalized. Throws the ball up, no good, and rebound ends up in Stokes' hands. And the ball goes off of Harris. Bassett inbounds to Hammers. Gets over. They tried to get him in a corner there. That's Bassett. Bassett tries to get it to Stokes. Almost brought up, and boy. They called that foul on Lee. Had to be on the trailer there. That's his fourth foul. 2:24, we only had 27 seconds come off of that. Stokes to the free throw line. First one is up and good. He's 2 for 3 on the day. Opportunity to tie the ball game up. Let's see what he does here. He misses the second shot. Andruski with the rebound. He'll get it back to Harris. Harris goes right side to Stackhouse. Then him and McKeithen will switch places. Harris gets it to McKeithen, kicks back out to Stackhouse. 2:03. Down to 2 minutes. Harris got to come out, got to cross, make progress here. Going to get a 5-second call.
You got to start fouling if you're Oglesby, like they are there, because you're at 0 fouls and you're down by 1. You need to start fouling.
Yep. Number 5 with the foul, Hammer with the ball. And I think that's is that his first foul? Player 3. Okay. 30-second timeout. We'll be back. 27-26, Burr Ridge.
GSI Grain Bins. Maximize your profitability. From the initial site to developing your custom grain storage plan to the completion of the project. Mixer Lumber Company. We will be with you every step of the way. Mixer Lumber Company, your trusted GSI grain bin dealer.
Back with you with BC Hornet Sports. Tim and I talking about the foul here. They've got it up on the board wrong, though, I think. Yeah, it should be 4 or...
They have for 3 on the other team, I believe. Oh,
there we go. 3 fouls because the technical counts as a foul, correct? And so it'll be 1:50 left. Burr Ridge with a 1-point lead. And Drewski will take out the basketball. He'll get it into either Harris or Stackhouse. Gets it into the backcourt. That will be Harris. Hammers on him. Hammers can't be the person that gets a foul, though. Andruski. Got to back out. That's Harris, a short 2. I think that was a mistake. And Cam the car gets the rebound and a full time out by Oglesby. 1:29 left. It's 27-26, Burr Ridge.
Cedar Lake Campground has been owned and operated by the Kramberg family for over 50 years. Located off of Highway 24 between Coatesburg and Camp Point, Cedar Lake Campground is a quiet family campground that you're sure to enjoy. With 60 RV spots with water and electric and our 5-acre lake, it's a perfect spot for a weekend spent fishing, spending time with family, and enjoying the great outdoors. Find out more about Cedar Lake Campground on Facebook or call 217-455-4602.
The caring and experienced professionals at Hamilton Funeral Homes are here to support you through this difficult time. We offer a range of personalized services to suit your family's wishes and requirements. You can count on us to help you plan a personal, lasting tribute to your loved one, and we'll carefully guide you through the many decisions that must be made during this challenging time. You're welcome to call us at any time of the day, any day of the week. Visit our funeral home in person or on the web at hamiltonfuneralhome.com. Call 217-593-6517.
Back with you with 1:29 left here in the fourth. 27-26, Burr Ridge with 1 point lead. And boy, Tim, they have been given Oglesby every opportunity to win this ball game.
Yeah, they haven't scored this quarter in the 4 minutes and 30 seconds that have went off the clock already, and neither really has Oglesby either.
There is Stokes for three. They'll take the lead back. That'll be Harris with the basketball. Stackhouse over to McKeithen, back to Harris. Harris carried the ball, they didn't call that. McKeithen, back over to Harris. Harris tries to get the ball to Andruski, and he can't. Down to 40 seconds. Timeout called, 30-second timeout. 40.9 seconds left, and Oglesby leads 29-27. We'll be back after these messages.
Hey, West Central Illinois, are you looking for a great deal on a vehicle? Well, at Westtown Ford, we have a lot full of vehicles. Cars, trucks, vans, SUVs. We've got them all, and a lot of them at Westtown Ford in Jacksonville.
You're getting thirsty. Bold. Refreshing. So good. I mean, dude.
Back with you on Central Illinois Sports in the IESA 7th grade 2A stage. And Burr Ridge gave Oglesby too many opportunities, Tim, to take back the lead, and they did. 29-27 with 40 seconds left here. And just one foul on the home team, 3 on the guest. And so nobody's shooting fouls unless they're shooting. You're going to have to foul to get them out of it. Time going down, 30 seconds. Stokes just dribbling around out front. Time going off, 17 seconds already. Back out, 20 seconds, half the time gone, 19. We're not doing anything here. Now Bassett doesn't have anybody on him. And finally, a foul.
29 seconds.
Full
exactly.
timeout by Burr Ridge. And with that, 11.9 seconds, 29-27. We'll be back, Oglesby.
Game Masters is your headquarters for all your hunting gear. We have more than just camo hunting attire. Come check out our casual lines of Sitka, Under Armour, North Face, Columbia, Drake, and more. Pursue your prey with these off-road Quiet Cat bikes from Game Masters. Easy to transport and perfect for your next hunting adventure. Game Masters, we're passionate about the outdoors.
Kate Marable, real estate broker with Hometown Real Estate, would like to say good luck to all area teams and hopes everyone has a successful and healthy season. When you're in the market for a new home or would like to sell your home, be sure to call Kate Marable. Kate is a lifelong resident of the area and has experience in first-time home buyers, FHA, USDA, and VA loans. Call Kate Marable at 217-370-9809. That's 370-9809 for Kate Marable and Hometown Real Estate.
Back with you on Central Illinois Sports, 11.9 seconds. Burr Ridge down, they have to foul again. They'll have to foul again. Now that puts them to the free throw line, sorry.
If he makes both, the game is basically over. So if you're Burr Ridge, you want him honestly to miss the first and make the second if he's going to make one.
Yeah, because it's a two-possession ball game. If he makes one or he makes two, or if he makes two, it's two possession, and he makes the first one. Stokes can make this a two-possession ball game, 30-27, and he makes it. That makes it a 2-possession ball game, almost next to impossible to win with 6 seconds left here. And a timeout called. And so with 5 seconds left, we'll just keep it here. Tim, there's not much Burr Ridge can do here because technically speaking, you're going to have to get a 3-pointer up right away or a minimum of a 2-pointer and get the ball back, or shoot a 3, get fouled.
Well, if I'm Oglesby here and they shoot a basket and make it, I'm not touching the ball at all because the time just runs down then.
Yeah.
So literally you have to get a 3 and get fouled. So if I'm Oglesby, I'm letting them shoot whatever they want to do.
Yeah, because there's no way they can win if you shoot and you just let it. And the Burr Ridge has no timeouts left. You've got all the timeouts left in your category. Winner of this plays for the state championship against the winner of the next ball game. Next ball game coming up will be St. Anthony from Effingham against Waverly. Kind of a David and Goliath story there, because if Effingham plays like they played this morning, Waverly will not be able to make many mistakes.
Only thing that can't happen is you foul.
Yep. Inbound. That's going to be Lee. Gets it in. Shot up and good. And they just let it go out. And Harris makes the last shot for Burr Ridge. He ends up with 16 points. Here's what it looks like for the score sheet. McKeithen with 5. 16 for Harris. 5 for Stackhouse. 4 for Andruski. So they had 4 scorers in the ball game, total of 30 points. And they went 6 for 9 from the free throw line, 7 for 14 from 2-point land, 2 for 5 from 3-point. And on the other side, it looks like this. Hammers with 8 points, 1 for Ossini, 3 points for Bassett, 2 points for Bloomquist, 14 points for Stokes, and Cam the Car with 2 points for a total of 31. They're 7 for 12 from the free throws, 6 for 16 from the 2-point area, 2 for 11 from 3-point area. And we've got the next game coming up for you. That post game has been brought to you by, let's see, Blessing Health Systems. Locations throughout the Central Illinois region meeting the healthcare needs of your family, from walk-in to primary care, specialty care, and emergency medicine. Blessing Health Systems is here to serve you. Learn more at blessinghealth.org. Player of the ball game brought to you by Derek Harris, your financial planner for Edward Jones. And he loves to support Central Illinois sports basketball. For your player of the ball game, I don't think you can give it to anybody but Stokes. He was high point man and made the winning free throws at the end there that turned out to be the winning free throw.
Yeah, and he was probably the reason that they won in that game overall, because, you know, without Stokes, they don't have the size that he did to get the rebounds, the size on the defensive side to be able to force bad shots up, and not the kind of guy that can ball handle whenever what was their ball handler's name?
Ball handler, Hammers.
Whenever Hammers was getting face guarded the whole time, they need someone to handle the ball, and that's what Stokes did.
All right, with that, that's the conclusion of this game. We'll sign off of this cast, and you can pick up the cast of the next game here in just a few moments. Thank you, goodbye, and good night.